groomer here. So yesterday, I shared that information about what my husband's boss's wife is doing, and then I did not share more about the medication that our friend took that was given 3 months to live, and now he's cancer free. And it's not because I don't want people to not have this information, because some people were messaging me saying, they were like mad, saying this information could help somebody and you're withholding it. I'm glad you're mad about that, because you're 1000% correct. This information could help so many people and it's being withheld. But don't get mad at me. The problem is these huge companies that make a ton of money, that have a lot of power, and they only want you to know of one way to do things, they suppress everything else. And like I said, in my mind, that's criminal, because why do people not know of all these other options? And another thing is, if you do these other options, talk about these other options, they attack you like you're crazy, you're this, you're that, you're this. Why? Because it's all about the bottom line, the money. I mean, you even saw in my husband's boss's text where he was saying, we did all these things against what family thought, friends thought, what the oncologist thought, because they're like, oh, you're crazy, cuckoo. Who does that? But meanwhile, all the people that went the conventional route, they have gotten worse, and she's in remission. We've been brainwashed when it comes to our food and the way we can heal our bodies. We have been. I believe that. And so I think that's excellent that you're mad about that, because every freaking person on God's green earth should be mad about that. That there are things that are working, and yeah, maybe not everybody will choose it, but shouldn't we be given all options? All options? Every single one of them? I think so. I'm still seeing a lot of people trying to guess what the item is that the friend took that had 3 months to live. It starts with an F. That's all I'll say. It starts with an F. And he also did a vitamin regimen and all that. But again, he was given 3 months to live. So he had done all the conventional treatments. His cancer was spreading. Nothing was working for him. The doctors said, you have 3 months to live. Go get your affairs in order and die. And so he had nothing to lose. I mean, you take it, it doesn't work. Well, you tried, So I had even read about this. So I remember back in 2020, when we had nothing but time on our hands, and I went down this rabbit hole of all sorts of stuff. And so I found an article about a man who did this very thing. And I'll never forget going into the living room and telling my husband, I'm like, you've got to read this. This is wild if it's true. Because the thing is, people write stuff on the internet. Is it true? Is it not? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know this person personally. And so we were like, wow, that is amazing if that's true, Followed it away, information. And so then, fast forward, my husband, runs into this guy at his office. It's like, hey, we know each other and all that. Oh, we go to church. And then they developed this friendship, then started finding out his story, the cancer and all that. And so then, and my husband wasn't like, well, what are you doing to treat your cancer? I mean, you just think, okay, they're doing chemo, all that. And then, he would just say, how's it going? How's it going? And then he's like, man, it's going good. It's going good. And so eventually this guy opened up to my husband and told him the whole story, and then what he was doing. And he's like, my doctors are amazed. The cancer's gone. I had 3 months to live. And so then we got into the details of it. And so he was like, what did you do? And he told my husband what he did. And it was the exact thing that we had read in that article. And we were like, what? So it is true. So again, as my husband's boss said, every treatment is not for everybody, you know? Different things for different people. But my whole point is, shouldn't we be able to find out everything that's out there? Give me the option to pick what I want. Let me know the success rates of these things. And if I want to, you know what I'm saying? Why do we not have that information? Why?
If you haven't heard of Skinny Fit Multi-Collagen,